Welcome back to Super Sister Signs, a best friends podcast where we talk life, love, and a little bit of astrology. I am your no-nonsense Capricorn co-host, Juanita.
And I am your cozy, compassionate Cancer co-host, Brooke.
Hi.
Hi. We were just saying that, it feels like we haven't seen each other for years.
But we were at the same birthday party last week.
We did
record last week, so
yeah.
But it feels.
I did see you literally on Sunday, but it is Friday now, so that's a long time.
Yeah, I feel like I've just lived 10 lives this week.
Yeah. Yes. Also, we saw each other, but I don't feel like we were having quality time one-on-one.
No.
So I have no idea what's going on.
And I had a 3-day weekend, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, so that
Whoa.
was one life. And I was really struggling from jet lag for a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because Sunday night, I slept for 2 hours.
Oh, that's right. I saw you on Monday.
I saw you on Monday too. Yeah.
Because we recorded the. Are we allowed to talk about that? Well, you'll hear. Eventually.
We auditioned for a game show. We can say that.
That's true. We auditioned for a game show.
We auditioned for a game show with Joe and our friend Lucille on Monday evening. Mm-hmm. And they're checking our availability for it.
Yeah.
Which is exciting.
We're cast. They just want to schedule us.
What? It said that there's no guarantee that that we'll tape for them.
Oh my God.
On that screenshot.
At the beginning, it was you're cast. Congratulations. Maybe they're just you're in, but if your schedule doesn't work, then we
Oh. Wait, I want to look back at that wording, actually.
I'm going to pull it up. Please hold.
Holding for pulling up. Click, click, click. Gotta fact check. Gotta open up that inbox now. Click, click, click. Open it up. Let's test our reading comprehension. It's very important, and they probably use words deliberately to make sure that we understand exactly what to expect. Click, 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 we read aloud. Click, 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 we read inside our souls and brains and hearts and minds. And the worlds will swirl in kind through our veins and in our heart, pumping blood to the start of knowledge and desire and knowing anything to know. Do you have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was wrong. They say we're excited to let you know that your team is moving forward in the casting process.
And that's why we have reading comprehension, folks.
So whatever.
So I did see that, and then at the bottom it says there's no guarantee that you will play, right?
Oh, I went to the bottom of the email to look for it, and I skimmed all the way up backwards. It's the next sentence. It's the next sentence after what I just read. Yeah. Oh, while this is an exciting and big step, me getting caught up in that, we want to remind you, Juanita, that this does not guarantee you a spot on the show.
So you missed all of that.
That was our Capricorn and Cancer moments of the week.
Interpreted, we're cast. Yay. What days can you play?
Yep. So that's nice. But
nice.
We haven't seen each other since taping.
So we've seen each other 3 times in a week, but it feels like 0 times.
Yes, correct. Do you want to embrace me with the tale of your lives this week, or are you gonna
Sure. I guess I can talk about my Capricorn and Cancer moment of the week.
I was taking a drink.
Sorry to catch you off guard.
No, please.
To set the scene, I'm driving home last night. It's about 10:30 p.m. I'm a block away from parking. Click. Check engine light on. That nasty yellow silhouette on my dash.
Nasty.
On my car that used to be yours. That I paid you $6,000 cash for. I Venmo'd you 4 years ago.
You sure did. That enabled me to move to Los Angeles.
I made your dreams possible.
Yeah, you made my dreams come true.
By buying that car.
Thanks.
And it's been a great little car.
And now it's in LA.
She got me to LA. She got you to LA. She got me to LA. She's been great. I've taken really great care of her. We've replaced her tires. We've replaced her air conditioning. We've replaced her brakes.
Oh my God.
But now check engine. Ay, ay, ay.
You gotta check that engine.
So I wake up. There's a mechanic right on my block that I've been to. They've helped me out.
Mm-hmm. We love them.
Love them. Open at 8. I was there by 8:10 with my car. I say, hello, check engine light. They check right away. After like Googling about all the things that could make the light go on, they say, oh, sure enough, it's the thing that would be the most expensive on any list that you've looked on the internet. So last night, I talked to Vince on the phone and I said, my check engine light is on. And I'm like, I'm scared. And he was like, if there are repairs that are like $2,000 and up, just get a Prius. Just like, it's not worth fixing.
Yeah.
Because of like how much I paid for it and how old it is.
Yes.
He's just like, just get a Prius.
Yeah, it's like 2014, right?
2015.
Okay.
So it's a 10-year-old car.
Yeah.
So, I got on like Carfax.com and found some. He told me the year to look for, and he was like, you'll like this, get the compact one. I love my small little car.
Yeah.
I love to be so small and zippy in my little car.
You are going to love a Prius if this is what this leads to.
So, well, unfortunately, so I did this right away, and it's the catalytic converter, which is the most expensive thing on the list. But they're like, we'll have to like call around and check and like call you back with a quote. But I kind of, in that moment, emotionally prepared for having to get rid of this car and get a new one.
Yeah. Because
of anticipating the price.
Yeah.
And so what I did, I didn't buy a car. Don't look crazy.
Okay.
But what I did was remember that I lost my title in the move to California. I think I accidentally recycled it or something. But luckily, when you register a car in California, they'll give you like some special kind of title, whatever. Like my car is legal, has all its papers. But if I want to sell it or get rid of it, then that's where like the issue is. So what I did this morning is I took my car to the mechanic at like 8:10 in the morning. I went home, started a form online at the Illinois Secretary of State.
Wow. Went
to the Los Feliz Branch Public Library, printed out 3 copies of that document, went to USPS, got a money order for $50, mailed off the form to Illinois, and just said, it's done. And I'm going to get my title. And then I went grocery shopping and I was home by 11.
That is amazing.
And you were like texting me about podcasts all while I was just like taking care of bureaucracy.
You were doing superhero work. And I was just lounging around.
And that's why it's my Capricorn moment of the week, because bureaucracy hates to see me coming.
Yes.
I am so good at like making sure I have to do my little government forms.
Yes, you really are.
I'm so prompt about it. When I moved here, I said, okay, first order of business, I need a driver's license so I can get my SNAP and my free buses and my health care and my library card, et cetera, to set me up for success. Did it in the first week.
Paperwork done.
Bing, bang, bong.
Done. Nothing.
I will say I haven't unpacked from my trip that ended 2 weeks ago. I have a cat tree that's in a box that has not been like made, like I have to like clean my home. I, for some reason, can't bring myself to do those things, but I can get up at the crack of dawn and deal with the government for some reason.
It's the leader in you.
I wish I could extend it to the unpacking of the suitcase. And I'm not quite sure what that disconnect is. It might be like, I don't know. I'm very externally motivated. If I only have to answer to myself, then it's hard.
So like if you forced yourself to like host a party or have people over, then maybe.
Of course, then I would like clean my home and like.
That's what you got to do. You got to set an external reason. I feel it the same way.
Yeah.
It's really helpful to have like a reason to show off.
Yeah.
I don't want to do the dishes just for me.
No, I don't. But like I'll do it for my roommate, that helps things.
Yeah.
But it just I just want to watch Ink Master. There's a new season. I just want to watch Ink Master.
You're an Ink Master stan.
I can't make a cat tree.
You could build the cat tree while you're watching Ink Master. You know that, right?
Yeah, I guess. That just occurred to me.
That just occurred to me from the ether. I just had an idea.
I guess I could do it while I watch Ink Master. But yeah, I think the external threat of like government inconvenience.
Yeah. You need to be like ready to go just in case you have to sell your car or buy a new car.
I need someone pointing a gun at me at all times for me to do anything.
Absolutely right.
And that's my moment. What's your moment?
My moment, it was actually 2 moments that were very similar.
Okay.
The first, I'm going to go in reverse chronological order.
Okay.
So the first happened mere hours ago when I received in my inbox a new edition of Allison Roman's newsletter.
You love her.
I love her. And it was very exciting to receive because she has been a little MIA, like, from the newsletter. She's like she just released a new book. So she did a book tour and she just like, there's been no YouTube videos. There's been no newsletter. I'm suffering for my internet, for my slice of the internet, which is Allison Roman's newsletter and YouTube videos.
You love a newsletter. You will read Jennifer Lopez's newsletter.
Top to bottom. I love it. I just love like slightly longer form content. And I love just someone going, beep, boop, 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 boop. This is what I'm thinking about.
It's awesome.
And sometimes it's so profound.
Hi.
That's Frank's newsletter. Frank, do you want to get up there?
Come here.
So, this newsletter goes into, like, I think the title of the newsletter is Hosting is Hard. And then the subtitle is, like, But We Do It Because We Love It, or something like that. And the whole newsletter is just, like, very loving, like, kind of like a love letter to hosting. And, like, it is an inconvenience and you do things that are stressful. Like, that is an inherent part of hosting and having people in your home and like cooking for them and putting decorations up or like whatever you're doing, whichever way you're hosting in. But that is like all part of it kind of. And that like the joy that you get from it is worth it, essentially. I think it's a lot like we talk a lot on this podcast about like the inconvenience of community and friendship. It's like very in line with that.
Totally.
I
read it, by the way.
It's darling. Well, you read it because one of my cancer moments of the week was that I read that and then I immediately sent it to like 6 of my closest friends who I love hosting with. And in email. Because I was like, I could text this to everyone, but it would be so many screenshots. I'll just forward them the newsletter. Very like 80-year-old woman sitting on her computer.
And I read the whole thing.
Anything to say?
Well, I was going to bring up her analogy of comparing the
airport.
The airport, exactly.
Yes.
Like you wouldn't not go on the trip just because of the inconvenience of the airport.
Exactly. I thought that was so profound. And then in that same breath, she was like, is this making any sense? And I was like, yes, girl, it is. And like on a very similar note, earlier this week, I was pulling up YouTube to just put on some like ambiance on the TV as I do. And the top of my like little feed was this CBS like evening news or like CBS history, this clip from this like 1983 news show about this where like this man was like, Agatha so-and-so has been cooking for the small mountain town of blah blah South Carolina for 15 years. And like it was just this like 10-minute video interview segment, like life segment, like he went into her house about this woman whose last name I can't remember, but I think her first name is Agatha. And it is in South Carolina somewhere, that just like day till dawn, this 80-year-old woman cooks for like anyone who will come over, basically. In the morning, she makes like...
Every day?
Every day.
Whoa.
In the morning, she assembles these Meals on Wheels meals, and then like volunteers come and pick them up from her and like drive them around to the like... They were described as shut-ins in the video.
Oh,
weird. And then in like at like noon, it's like an open house, and just like anyone can come by and like eat and hang out. And like, they showed it happening. It's like a restaurant almost, but it just in a sweet little house. And she's just cooking stuff up and like running around and like plating things for people. And
by herself?
By herself. Oh. And it's technically like $2 a meal, but like if you can't pay, like she doesn't charge you anything. And then like once everyone leaves, she like does the dishes and then she does the baking for the next day. And so she's like in the kitchen until like 10 p.m., goes to bed, wakes up, is in the kitchen like all day. My God. And she just fucking loves it. And there was this quote where I don't remember if somebody asked her this live or if she was reflecting on like somebody asked me this, but basically like one of the men who like comes and like eats food here every day was like, why don't you sit down and take a rest? And she was like, I don't know what I'd have to live for. What would I have to live for? And I related to it so hard as tears were streaming down my face as I was crying watching this YouTube video about this 80-year-old woman who just cooks food all day, every day, and like has people in and out of her house. And I was like, how do I do that? How do I just not have
like,
to
what's
work?
Brooke's version of that?
Of just having people in and out of the house all day long.
For $2.
For $2.
If you can.
If you can. I do actually, this is a little off topic, but our friend Lucille sent me a video on Instagram on the internet the other day of
Instagram on the internet.
On the internet. You guys have you guys heard of this? You guys heard of this crazy thing? This DJ in Toronto who did like, they called it a craft rave, but it was just like in this big space and they played house music and like all these people just like brought crafts that they wanted to work on and were crafting, and she was just playing music and they were all happily crafting, and I was like, I'll be throwing one of those at my home in the new year.
Definitely.
Just like a daytime hangout, craft
vibe, and
house
craft.
And crafts. Yeah. It's in a house. I'm playing house music. You're crafting if you want. So we'll start with that, and then we'll graduate up to feeding everyone in town. My house is open to anyone in Los Angeles. That would be overwhelming.
Anyone?
She did live in a small mountain town and not in a gigantic...
Ben Affleck?
Even Ben Affleck. So, those are my Cancer moments of the week.
Love that.
Juanita, I have to ask you. I want to know about what your...
Well, I guess I can go back to my jet lag. It kicked my ass. 2 hours of sleep. Woke up at 4 a.m. No. Went to sleep at 2 a.m. Woke up at 4 a.m. Could not go back to sleep on Monday morning. Evil. Sick. I was dead. Still had to go to a rehearsal. Had what turned into a 2-hour Zoom call back for a commercial. And then when I was like in front of the client for a minute.
Yeah, and you were just waiting for it to be
for
seen.
Like literally almost 2 hours.
That's so
when
bad.
When I needed to be napping for our game show audition.
Callback.
Which happened,
audition,
which happened a few hours later. But I was just like, why? I got home a week ago. Why? Why am I getting my ass kicked? And I did Google it, of course.
Of course, so you got to research.
Why? I guess the common wisdom, the rule of thumb is 1 day per time zone.
Yeah. And how many? And you were
12.
12. So
12.
How many days do you have? When did you get back? How many days ago now?
2 Mondays ago.
So it's been...
So we
been
should be
past
done.
12, yeah.
Yeah. But I was just like at the end of my rope that night. So I was like, okay, no caffeine, no alcohol for like the next couple days. Also, my eye skin has been going crazy.
Your eye skin. I think I've had this experience before.
The first night in Dubai, I used some eye makeup remover that immediately turned my eyes red and scaly.
I've had, yep.
And I'm only now just like recovering from
That's
it.
horrible.
Although I'm still a little scaly. the night, the big day that I suffered, I compared myself to having Jabba the Hutt eyes.
Oh, shit.
My roommate did take a picture of me holding a picture of Jabba the Hutt next to my face, and it is uncanny.
No, I'm going to be asking to see that later. That's so bad.
My roommate has it, but I'll obtain a copy.
The eye skin stuff is devastating.
So I'm just like fighting for my life because I haven't slept. I'm fighting for my life because I look like Jabba the Hutt. I got some melatonin.
Your life is hell.
And I finally slept. Like the next 3 nights I slept. Finally.
Thank God.
Thank God. But it really was harrowing.
I'm so sorry.
I have no fortitude.
You have no fortitude?
I have no fortitude. I really think about just the things that I endure, and compared to just like, you know, the big bad things in the world. Like, I'm getting my ass kicked by like 2 hours of sleep and some Jabba the Hutt eyes.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that's true. I don't know. I think of you as someone who's fortitudeful.
I lost my mind on Wednesday because I got too hungry.
Well, that happens to the best
all these
of us.
things make me think about how like Survivor is one of my favorite shows.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, apply, do it. No, I can't do that.
No, you won't do that.
I won't. I don't have the fortitude because they starve.
No.
For like 29 days.
No.
Maybe it's 19 days now. They switched it after COVID, but they're like, but when they made the season shorter, they made the starvation worse.
Oh my God.
They're starving. They're sleeping outside. They're under like constant psychological warfare.
And nothing is worth that to me.
Well, $1 million might be.
No.
But I just couldn't do it.
After the taxes?
I know. It was $1 million in like 1999 when it first started airing. And still $1 million.
Come on. Get real.
$2 million, please, now.
At least.
I actually wouldn't be surprised if they upped it soon. I mean, they have to. They should.
Make it 5.
Make it 5.
Make it
Inflation.
5 million.
Come on.
Come on.
At least $3 million.
At least 3. And you can afford it. CBS.
There's a cat vomiting.
Off
screen.
Cat. I don't really have anything to scream, cry, or throw up about, but Frank is literally throwing up right now.
And I am about to throw up.
So I'm going to take a second, clean it up, and we're going to just consider that my part of this segment. Oh.
He didn't even throw up anything. It's just bile. Blech.
Sometimes you're so hungry, you throw up. It doesn't matter if you're a person or a cat. Sometimes you're just too hungry and you barf. So, we've all been there.
And that's what Frank did.
And that's what Frank did. And that's what you would do if you had to starve on Survivor.
Yeah. And I got too hungry on Wednesday. And I did cry in a Mexican restaurant because... because Margaritaville was closed for a buyout. I had my heart set on Margaritaville. We were going to go to Margaritaville after going to Universal. We went to Universal and we gleefully left the park and we were on the city walk and we were striding towards Margaritaville because that was the plan all day because they have a gluten-free menu and I can have a burger and fries and have a nice time. Closed for a private event.
Oh.
We it was like we ran into a brick wall, stopped dead in our tracks, like all the air left our lungs.
Vince?
Yeah. Just absolute devastation.
That is so horrible.
And then, and I'm already too hungry.
Yeah.
By the time we see
it's
that.
already an emergency.
And so then he was like, well, let's go to this like other place that we talked about. And the day that we were talking about it, I was fine with it. But I had my heart set on being able to eat fried tortilla chips and French fries at Margaritaville. And I knew based on my internet research that this other place would not have it like a safe fryer. And one of the saddest things about my gluten intolerance is that I can't have like fried foods in the same oil as like gluten items.
Mm-hmm.
And when I sat down and thought about it, because Vince is like, where can you go in LA? And actually, like, no one does it.
That's horrible.
I had good luck once in a restaurant in Orlando. I had good luck once in a bar in Manhattan. I had good luck once in a fancy restaurant in Santa Barbara.
Okay.
And the McDonald's French fries are fried in separate oil.
Oh.
Kind of like, I can count on one hand.
Thank you, McDonald's.
The amount of times that I've been able to eat fried food not at home. And it's so sad because I love crunchy fried. I love it.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I really was looking forward to having something fried. Can we not go there? And so we're like trying to find something else. So we go to this other place where it was like kind of inconclusive about whether or not I could like eat the things. But the menu had tons of GF items labeled on the thing. And it was like lots of fried food labeled GF.
Great.
And in our heads, we're like, why would you go through all the trouble of detailing that thing if it wasn't truly gluten-free? So, like, we get there and, like, the so server scared. Greets us. And I go, hi, I'm gluten-free. Like, is there a shared fryer? He goes, yeah, so I wouldn't eat the chips if it's that serious. And he walked away. Could not care about me. I, like, started crying at the table because I was... This is what I mean. No fortitude. I'm crying about not being able to eat tortilla chips.
No, that would have made me cry. That is so devastating. That man did not care about you. He wanted to watch you burn.
No empathy. And then I clarified again. I'm like, okay, these things that are labeled gluten-free are all fried. And he was like, yeah. So then what's the point?
Maybe he was, like, stupid and wrong.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you're right.
But it's just what like, why would like, you label gluten-free? That without, like, the asterisk of, like, shared fryer or something? Because someone's going to read that and think, great. Yeah. And just order it and then get sick.
Yeah. That's horrible.
It was just so annoying.
I hate that.
And I did cry about it.
And it was your right.
And I said, Vince, I want you to feel so bad for me. I want you to feel so sorry. I want you to feel so bad for me right now.
Did he?
He was like, I do. I feel so bad. Said, okay.
Okay. As long as you feel bad for me.
As long as you feel bad for me.
Oh, that is so tragic.
Yeah.
What did you end up eating?
Well, kind of there were so many fried things on the gluten-free, on the GF, which Vince calls the girlfriend items.
Because it's certainly not gluten-free.
Was for his girlfriend.
Oh,
GF for girlfriend.
That's sweet. Just in general, he calls it that. I love that.
The girlfriend items. And and then there was like, actually looked like a pretty tasty burrito bowl. And I was like, I can get that at Chipotle. Mm-hmm. I can get that at Chipotle.
Did you go
I can get that at Chipotle.
Did you go to Chipotle?
No. But in defiance, I ordered the fajitas. Even though I probably actually wanted the burrito bowl, but I was too angry that was like the best choice.
Dude, being hungry is the worst. Makes me mad and confused. I can no longer make decisions. And if the more choices I have to make, the angrier I become.
Oh, that's what happened in Universal too. Where I was just like, I was waiting for Vince's meal that I could not partake in for the mobile pickup. I was like tracking it on my phone. And I'm like, can you go to the Mummy and buy me some chips? To his credit, he got up and ran. But then afterwards, I was like, I wanted you to say, I'm going to go get you chips. I hate that I had to ask for chips. I was just so mad. I said, I wanted you to save me.
Yeah. Oh, honey.
So that whole thing was just like, how dare you not save me from my hunger?
Oh my God.
And I need you to feel so fucking sorry for me right now.
God bless that man.
Yeah.
Sorry you were so hungry. That sucks.
It's okay. That was just, I guess, a whole other aside I had to talk about.
I mean, you were screaming, you were crying. You were about to throw up. You were kind of doing it all.
Restaurants of Los Angeles, just have a separate fryer. Just have a separate fryer. What does it actually cost you?
It does not seem like it's that hard.
Like, really, sound off in the comments. Why is it so hard? Explain exactly why you don't do it.
Now.
And don't piss me off. Too late.
Too late. You're already pissed.
Ah! We haven't even talked about Sagittarius season.
We haven't.
It is that, right?
Yeah, it's been that
I
for
was
a
gone.
minute.
Was I gone when it started?
I believe so, yeah.
Or did we just ignore it?
It just slipped in like a secret. It just started. You're just looking around. It's happening. It's kind of how it happens.
It's like a feral little rat.
Sneaks up. You missing Capricorn season?
Am I missing it?
Yeah, from all the way before last year.
I wouldn't call it missing.
You're looking forward to it?
I'm eager to be in my power.
Yeah.
You know?
And mine, frankly. I feel much better in Capricorn season.
Yeah, I feel good in Cancer season.
It's coming. When does it
tell
start?
us about Sagittarius season and why it's so bad for us.
I don't know that I find it really bad, but it's just...
It's not optimal.
It's not optimal. It's so... I can't get a hold on Sagittarius, you know? I can't grasp it in my hands. I can't...
They don't want to be grasped.
And look at it and say, this is what you are. They don't want it. They want to travel and have fun.
When I think of Sagittarius, I think of chaos, disorganization, disguised as fun.
Coming for the Sagittarius. We're coming for him today.
Just kind of like always just like it's too much. Too much energy at me.
I think you've said that before about Sagittarius on this podcast. And I know because my mom is a Sagittarius. And she texted me about it.
I just feel like there's just like too much intense energy coming from a Sagittarius for me. I'm just like, how many hot takes in a day can you have?
That's true. That can be true.
And like, why are you a little scary?
They are a little scary.
I don't like being around people I can't predict.
That's what it is. You want to be able to bonk, bonk, bonk. You like to say these are the rules. We're following the rules.
I love the rules.
And the Sagittarius do not like to follow
like
the
a
rules.
rule.
They do not like rules.
But not in the way that an Aquarius doesn't like a rule. Because I think an Aquarius also is like, I have to be different. I'm going to break the rules. Sneaky.
Yes.
But that I feel like comes from a different place.
And a Libra is like, the rules are made to be broken if unjust. But also if I just want to be cute.
Yeah.
If the rules are inhibiting me from being cute, I think that's why Will likes to be a little chaos demon when we played board games.
Absolutely. When I was hanging out with Will, our Libra friend, in New York.
Who we've had on the pod.
Who's been on the guest on the pod. They had me rank their chaos between like a level of 1 and 10, but I had to like put things that they've done on the scale so that they could find like themselves in it. And 1 wasn't not chaos. It was just the least amount of chaos.
Which is still
chaos.
Yeah.
So there's that. But that doesn't feel as scary to me as a Sagittarius chaos. I just feel like we have no understanding of each other.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I have a Sagittarius coworker. I believe she's a Sagittarius.
If it's who, is it our mutual friend?
No,
because then you have 2 Sagittarius coworkers.
Oh, she's a Sagittarius. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's another one who, since my enemy has left, she's been more like friendly to me and like actually like talking to me and like kind of like I'm thinking, oh, a little friendship, but there still feels like there's this like great divide of understanding.
Yes, that's what I feel like it tends to be. I will have Sagittarius who are in my life every day. I say hi. We chat. We get along great. I don't know anything about them. I do not know anything about them.
I just can't click.
I also have, more recently, I feel like I've had Sagittarius enter my life who I do feel like I'm getting to know.
Oh.
But I don't know what that is. I'm sure it has to do with their other placements. Come on.
I will say my best friend from high school is a Sagittarius. I will say that.
Say it.
My oldest friend, and I don't think I've ever had another close Sagittarius friend. Ever. Since high school.
Wow. Same. Well,
so you
tell
me.
So that's why we're not very powerful this time of year.
Maybe that's why I can't build a cat tree.
For real. You need Capricorn season to ground you and kick your butt a little bit.
I need to just build a cat tree a little bit.
Speaking of building, it's time for Venus vibes.
Okay. Hammer.
Hammer. Because my Venus vibes is that my husband is building us a garden.
That's right. I walked in to our friend Lucille wheelbarrowing bricks into your backyard where your husband was gleefully receiving them in the dirt. And
by husband, we do mean fiance, but
he's my husband. Yeah. Where's your ring?
We're actually getting it fixed on Tuesday. We decided
the real one.
We made a little date night plan. We have a dinner reservation at this restaurant, John and Vinny's on Fairfax, that I've wanted to go to basically since we've moved here, and we've just like never gone. And we're going to a jeweler at the Grove, and we're going to say, please replace the prong and reinforce the prongs. We said it. We made a date. I made a reservation, everything.
And an appointment at the jeweler's?
No, but I think we're just going to walk in. I guess I should call them, huh?
Call them.
I had,
just make sure, because you don't want to park at the Grove for nothing.
That's so true. You're right. I'll call them and say I'm coming in. Mm-hmm. I know that they do that kind of work because our friend Taylor did some research on my behalf and sent me like 2 jewelers who in the reviews people are like, they've like repaired prongs, etc., etc. Thank you so much that I didn't have to do this.
Make sure they're not closed for a buyout.
Oh my God, I will.
I bet John and Vinny's will be closed for a private event.
Don't say that.
We had a private event at my work last night. It's the season for private events.
It really is.
It's the time for a holiday party.
But they wouldn't have let me make a reservation if they were closed for a private event.
You're right. Still really hurt by Margaritaville.
I know. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry that they
really
did that
hurt
to
by
you.
Margaritaville.
Yeah. Johnny's Margaret. Wait.
What?
Wait. Why can't I think of the famous singer?
Jimmy Buffett.
I'm sorry that Jimmy Buffett did this to you.
He's dead.
Well, his ghost then. May he not rest in peace.
Is it Jimmy Buffett?
No, I'm not. I think. Wait,
Jason Derulo.
No, Jason Derulo's Margaritaville.
Jason Derulo. Margaritaville.
But yeah, Joe and Lucille are building this beautiful herb spiral in our backyard that's just going to be like full of edible herbs. And
I was so impressed by the progress. It was amazing.
They did a bunch of work last night with a caulk gun, and they have all these plans to do like tomatoes.
Caulk gun?
A caulk gun. A caulk gun. A caulk gun. A caulk gun. Caulking. It just sounds worse every time I say it.
Caulk?
Caulk.
Caulk.
Caulk. What am I saying?
Caulk. You're saying caulk.
I really am trying. I'm trying to emphasize the
caulk.
L.
Caulk.
Caulk.
Can you hear when I say it?
Yeah, caulk.
Caulk. There you go.
Am I not saying it?
You just said it then. You were going caulk. 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 Caulk gun. Okay.
Okay, enough.
Stop slinging your cock gun.
I'm so thrilled. Oh, they did a bunch of work last night and they ran out of bricks, which we've been scouring for free across the city. I say I've had nothing to do with the bricks. But then today, as you were coming over, Joe gets a call from Lucille who's like, I just got a bunch of free bricks off the internet. Shows up with so many bricks. I still haven't seen it in person, but they informed me that
I saw every single brick.
It's like apparently all the bricks they need to finish the spiral.
It's amazing.
Which is really cool because Joe got a bunch of plants yesterday too. And I was like, I don't want these to die before they can go in the ground.
They gotta go in the ground.
So that's my Venus update. Garden, fixing the ring, going on a date night.
That.
Loving it. Loving life.
It's beautiful.
You got anything to say in the last 5 minutes of our time here today?
You know what's occurred to me?
Yes.
Is that watching a reality show like Vanderpump Rules with the person you're dating is a great crash course in their points of view as a person.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it is very easy to bring up certain conversations as you watch characters go through those situations. And it was like, well, how do you feel about that? Or like, is that something that you want for yourself? This or that. It's so nice.
That is such an eloquent way of putting it. I felt like when Joe and I were watching it, I was like, oh, this is increasing our communication, but I couldn't like exactly nail what it was, other than just like you're watching people like basically mishandle situations over and over again, and like learning from that, and like,
and you can see how that person reacts to their decisions and their behaviors.
It's amazing.
It's really it's really effective.
What have you anything special you've learned recently?
Well, when Jax and Brittany are talking about marriage and how Brittany's like, this is something I want. Jax is like, I don't know. And they're fighting about it because he told her to move to LA.
Yeah.
Kentucky. I was like, I think I was just like doing my makeup in my room, and Vince was watching on the bed. I had my TV in there and we were watching it. And I was just like, oh, is marriage something you see for yourself in the future? And he goes, yep. Oh, great.
Easy.
Done. It's like so much less weird than asking that question out of the blue.
Yes. Because you're just like, like, you don't have to bring it up, which is like the icky part sometimes.
Yeah, it's like, this is organic.
Yeah, that's so nice.
Or like James Kennedy's does something despicable, and I go, you loved that? Not because he acted like he loved it, but I'm just like, oh, did you like that? No? Okay, good.
Sometimes someone will do something crazy in a reality TV show, and I'll go, Joe, if you ever do this to me, you're dead.
I think the way that Tom Schwartz handles or doesn't handle proposing to Katie, like the ring on a string, getting a dog to distract her, like I kind of was like, if this ever happened to me, the rage. He knows how rageful Tom Schwartz makes me.
Good.
Just kind of like everything about his like behavior, I hate.
Good. He'll never do it to you.
No.
Over your dead body.
Oh, and he hates James Kennedy.
I think it's so fascinating to watch like because he doesn't really have a redemption arc, but it's like something else where you watch
he just gets funnier.
He just gets funnier. You're right. He gets funnier, and like more shit happens to him like in front of your face, and you go, ah. And he gets funnier because of it. But he is a despicable man.
He's despicable.
Anyway, that's our time.
Gotta go.
Bye, Star Babies.
Send us a message. Drop us a line.
Review and subscribe. Leave us a 5.
Stars if you can, and I know that you can.
Tell your friends and download it again.
Super Sister Signs. Super Sister Signs. Super Sister Signs.